My 90-day action plan on how you can get your first wholesaling real estate deal. Within 90 days of this video, you are gonna get your first wholesaling deal. I promise you, if you can follow exactly what I say step by step in this video, I'm gonna show you where to pull the lists, where to do the wholesaling, where to find the buyers, everything from A to Z on getting your first wholesaling deal in a 90-day time frame. Now, I know there's videos I had to get a deal in 14 days, 30 days, 60 days. Really, it's arbitrary what timeline is. But for a lot of people out here that are trying to get into wholesaling, maybe they're doing part-time, maybe they're a really busy schedule and they want to realistically get their first wholesaling deal, but they want to earn while they're doing it too, and they don't want to go crazy 20, 30, 40 hours a week in this business and really want to start this as a side hustle type thing. This is going to be a great video for you. Now, the first thing you have to understand are what are your goals? Why are you getting into wholesaling real estate? Once you can really get a grasp of why you're doing this and what you want to accomplish with this, it will help you out with your marketing, planning out on what you need to do, and ultimately your success for wholesaling. So I want you to really think about this for a second of why am I actually looking to get in this business? Am I doing it for the money? Am I doing it for the freedom, what it can get me in the future? And I want you to go out here and write that down. I promise you have it somewhere where you can look at every single day. It will push you when you're feeling like you shouldn't be doing it at all. People always have these crazy aspirational goals for wholesaling. I want to make 100K this month. I want to make $4 million in the next couple of years wholesaling. And they have all these crazy goals and they never hit them sometimes and they get upset. But if you look on a 5, 6, 7, 8, 10-year horizon, you can easily make millions of dollars. People overestimate what they can do in a short-term horizon, but people underestimate what they can do in a long-term horizon. That was a Bill Gates quote. I didn't steal it. But this is stuff you have to understand. So yes, maybe you want to get a deal in 14, 10 days, and heck, maybe you can get to there. But let's just focus on right now in a decent time horizon to get a deal that's very, very realistic for someone doing this very, very part-time so you can have wholesaling success. So I'm going to break down these 3 months into 3 different sections. Section 1, month 1, which is going to be really our learning month. Month 2, which is going to be our working action month. And then month 3, which is going to be our earn month where we're making that money. And before I break this all down, you have to understand what is your biggest obstacle? What's the thing that's actually going to stop you from getting a deal in the next 90 days? The honest truth is, it's you. I'm looking right at your biggest obstacle. You are going to be your biggest issue, your biggest cheerleader, and really the biggest factor if you're going to be successful or not. Not this video or not the information I teach, all going to be you. You can make yourself not want to wholesale in the morning, or you can make yourself actually push through and do it. Ultimately, you are going to be the factor if you're going to stop or go. That being said, you have to make a commitment to being consistent. That is going to be the biggest thing that's going to lead you to wholesaling success. Consistency. Show up every single day. Do the work that's maybe not super fun to do, but if you can show up every day, I promise you can get a deal within these 90 days. Create your own success, create your own luck, and let's get into this. Month 1, this is our learn month. When I say this is our learn month, this doesn't mean we're not going to take any action at all and we're just going to learn all day. No, we're going to learn, but we're also going to take action while we're doing it. But while we're taking this action, you have to understand you're not going to be perfect doing it. You're going to start doing some calls. You're going to start talking to sellers this month. You're not going to be perfect, but that's okay. That is the point. We are considering this a learning month. We are going to mess up. We are going to fail. That's fine. It's like starting out in basketball. You're going to have to take a shot. And yes, as a beginner in basketball, you're probably going to miss that shot, but you keep doing it over and over, you're going to do better and better, and that's the point. First thing you need to do is go to my free wholesaling course, freewholesaling.com. That is going to be the top way to learn wholesaling step by step. It's my complete course. It is literally tailored from the marketing section all the way down to getting your check and finding title companies and everything you need to know right in there. I do not have the hours and hours that course you have to go through to actually really learn wholesaling the right way, but I want to make sure you do it legally. I want to make sure you don't waste your time. I need you to make sure you know what market's right or not. Just go to freewholesaling.com. From there, hopefully you actually subscribe to this YouTube channel, hop on my live streams, and really after going through that course, watching my live streams, watching the videos I post on this channel, you're gonna get a really good idea of how to create a consistent game plan that's actually gonna get you working every single day. You can even do one-on-one video chats with me and actually talk to me for free on Sundays on this YouTube channel, which is pretty cool at 10 p.m. Just hop on the YouTube channel, hop on the live stream, and you'll see how to do it on there. And you can talk to me and I'll give you a complete game plan right there. From there, we're gonna actually start finding title companies, calling them, seeing if they're good for wholesaling or not. Remember, in the free wholesaling course, it really shows you how to do it, the right questions to ask, and everything you need to know about the perfect title company. We're gonna start the process. I'm not telling you to find 50 of these people, but start the process of finding cash buyers and actually building up a list. It's gonna be important to have good buyers because once we get the deal under contract, we're gonna need to sell that deal, that contract to them for that finder's fee, that assignment fee. My favorite ways to find cash buyers always are gonna be cold calling the for rents or going to PropStream, aka listrei.com, pull the cash sales, and actually talking to these people that are buying houses for cash. Those are gonna be my top 2 ways to find cash buyers right now. If I have to add another one, it's gonna be the cash buyer Facebook hacks I teach inside of freewholesaling.com. And then the last part of this first month is we're gonna start getting acclimated on pulling lists. Now, you as a beginner in wholesaling, my favorite lists for you to be pulling right now are gonna be what we call the government lists. If you watch me enough, you've probably heard this a million times, but just go out here and pull the lists that no other wholesaler is really willing to do that you can get for free from the government. These are the code violations, the probates, the water shutoffs, the fire damaged properties, the tax delinquencies, the tax liens, the arrest record list, the evictions list. These are great lists you can get that I teach absolutely for free inside of freewholesaling.com and on the videos on this YouTube channel. And really, what's our goal for month number 1 here? I want you to try to get 100 contacts for the entire month, your first month in wholesaling. What's a contact? A contact's basically a hello from a seller. You actually getting in front of somebody that answered their phone and you're gonna ask them if they wanna sell the property or not. I know it's probably scary. I know this is like, oh my gosh, whoa, what's going on here? But just doing that slow work, that little slow burn of overcoming our fear and slowly actually going out here and overcoming some of our fears is gonna lead us to having great growth. Then we get into month 2. There's really not much to this. We work, we start marketing, we go crazy on the buyers. We start consistently showing up and doing what we need to do every single day. I would say if you want to figure out what you should do in the day or what your split should be, I always recommend the 3-1-1 approach. What's the 3-1-1 approach? That means for every 5 hours of work you do in wholesaling real estate, 3 hours should be spent towards marketing, finding these motivated sellers and leads and deals. 1 hour of that should be your acquisitions, actually locking up deals under contract, and then that other hour should be for dispositions. So plan it accordingly. If you have 20 hours, use that split. If you have 25, 30, whatever it is, make sure 3 of those hours out of 5 are gonna be through the marketing, 1 is through the acquisitions, and the other 1 is through the dispositions. I would say a goal or a metric to see if you're doing what you need to do to get that first deal is I would recommend you do drying for dollars or reverse drying for dollars, hands down in your local market. What is that? It's just going in your car, looking for ugly houses, getting their phone number and calling them. I teach this inside of freewholesaling.com all the time, or you do reverse drying for dollars, which you can do both by the way, but you grab sticky notes like this and write something like, hey, this is Zach, I had a quick question about your property, please give me a call back. And boom, you can slap that on the house and get inbound leads coming into you. I'm assuming you're watching this video, you don't have thousands and thousands of dollars every single month to spend in marketing, so this is gonna be a great option for you. Then I want you to start cold calling or texting government lists on top of the drying for dollars leads. And really what I want you to do is really try to focus on getting 100 extra contacts a week. So 100 drying for dollars and reverse drying for dollars leads putting out by calling them or texting them, and then additional, we're doing some more marketing, but really focusing on just doing 100 contacts a week. I'm telling you, if you can get to at least 100 contacts a week of just government lists on top of your drying for dollars, and you can consistently do this every single week for at least 2 more extra months like this, you will get a wholesaling deal. Problem is, it's a little bit of work. It's not for the faint of heart, but if you're willing to do this, you will get wholesaling deals. Then from there, you're gonna start getting motivated sellers. You're gonna get people that actually want to sell the property. Then from there, you meet them at the house, you get the deal locked up where you can virtually close the seller over the phone. So either at the end of month 2 or in the beginning of month 3, we get our first deal locked up. Remember freewholesaling.com, I got my contracts, everything you need to know about that. And then we're into month 3. So this is our earn month. This is when we actually get that check, right? The deal's locked up, but the one thing you need to focus on in month 3 is you don't stop marketing. That is the biggest problem you're probably gonna have. Even if you get a deal locked up, never stop that 100 contacts, that 100 drying for dollars or reverse drying for dollars you need to do. Keep it up. I'm telling you, do not stop. Because when you stop the marketing, the lead flow isn't consistent and you're not getting consistent deals, and you want deals flowing in every single month consistently so you can start quitting your job or start just making some consistent revenue coming in. Once we get that deal locked up, we're gonna bring it to the title company we got, make sure everything's good with the title. We're gonna start contacting those buyers that we have been consistently talking to every single week, at least 1 good cash buyer a week on our list that's qualified after the questions, proof of funds, all those things. We're gonna start walking buyers through the property. We're gonna have some buyers that are okay with the price. They sign the assignment of contract, we bring that to the title company. We have a closing date. We make sure the seller's good. We're following up with them every single week. We're doing more deals, getting more contracts. And then boom, it's closing day. We pick up our check, we get our money, and we got our first deal within 90 days and more deals coming in the next month and the next month after that. See, it's not about getting that first deal in the quickest possible way. It's about getting that first deal in the right way so we're set up so we get deals every single month after that because we have a great system going on. We're consistently talking to sellers, which is consistently bringing us leads and giving us consistent contracts contracts, and we've been consistently doing cash buyers. So we have a lot of buyers for those contracts are running up, and we consistently get checks every single month. Do you see the words consistency is being used a lot? It's because that is the key for you having wholesaling success. Talk to motivated sellers, get a plan, create that game plan, and show up every single day, and you will do it. Remember, you're not a quitter or a loser in wholesaling real estate unless you actually quit. That's it. If you haven't gotten your first deal, maybe you're not a winner in the quote sense, but you are a winner in training. You're not a quitter until you actually stop wholesaling. If you don't give up and you keep going and you create a game plan and show up every single day, you will get your first deal in 90 days. So guys, if you got any value from this video, do me a favor, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. This is Zach Ginn signing out. Have a blessed one.